This episode's road trip vehicle, 1995 Ford Escort LX Wagon, 1.9-liter fuel-injected 4-cylinder. Today on Road Trips, our second season premiere takes us back to the biggest little city in the world, Reno, Nevada. Ride along with us on our second biggest adventure ever. And joining us for this episode is guest co-host Holly Merrill. So now, let's hit the road. Welcome to the second season opener of Road Trips. I'm Todd Hilton.
Hi, I'm Dan Bradley.
And joining us is our special guest co-host for this episode, Miss Holly Merrill.
Soon to be Hilton.
Yes, soon to be Hilton. That's right, folks. We're getting married. Hopefully it'll be the best episode of Road Trips ever. Because we're going back to Reno. Reno, Nevada. That's right, folks. You asked for it, you got it. We're going back to Reno after 3 years. And we're starting out here at the parking lot at the Scappoose Fred Meyer's, which is just on the edge of town. And we're looking forward to a nice long drive, and we hope you stay with us. And we're going to get going, so let's go. Okay, folks, we are leaving the parking lot here at Fred Meyer's in Scappoose to begin our wonderful road trip to Reno. This is the second. It's going to be the second time I've been there. First time for Holly and Dan. Should prove to be quite interesting. It's hard to believe it's been 3 years since we were down there with me, Mark, and Kevin.
Yeah. 3 years. It's a little long, isn't it?
Yeah. It's been a long time. You know, a lot has changed in our lives in the last 3 years. Big time.
Yeah.
Especially for me, seeing as how I got engaged last year. I have a son now.
Oops.
Which I didn't have before. Hopefully we'll be breaking him in on Road Trips pretty soon. And my son, Dustin, is 5 months old. In fact, today he's 5 months old. Born in November last year. Dan trying to get used to driving an automatic. Seeing if he remembers how to drive an automatic. It's quite an adjustment.
Yes. So if we hit it automatically, just hit these jerks. It's because I'm accidentally hitting the brake instead of the clutch.
Yes. There's no clutch in this car. Not that I know.
Got turbo.
No, yeah. At least Holly seems to think it's got turbo. Let's see, the time is currently 9:19 according to our clock. It is Friday morning, April 2nd, 1999. And we've had quite a long hiatus from road trips. About, over a year. Well, in fact, we've been trying to get back,
We've made several attempts, but oops. Both attempts were failures. And we're hoping this one here is not going to be one because it's we believe that third time's a charm thing.
Yes.
And so one of these days we're actually going to do just fine.
In fact, we've tried to tape the same trip twice now, and both times we've had problems, technical problems, actually.
And right now we're running on a 100% brand new season, so we have hopefully those technical problems solved.
In fact, speaking of which, we've added something pretty cool. Actually, we talked about it in the live show. If you Road Trips fans saw our live show October of '97, we did our live show, And we talked a lot about the history and how we came about doing the show, and some of the things we had planned for the new season. We were supposed to come back on like last spring of '98, and we've been on hiatus since last October. We've tried to get back on the air a couple of times, and it hasn't worked. But hopefully by the time you see this episode, we'll already have this other trip we've been trying to do on tape successfully.
Yes. And we're having a rather interesting driving set for you here.
Yes.
The way it's been set up is you have your two speed demons driving first.
Yes.
And then we have Todd actually driving into Reno.
Yeah, I think I'll actually be the one to drive the last stretch into Reno, since I'm the only one who's been there before, and I know how to get to the hotel. But anyway, as we were talking about one of our upgrades, which we actually managed to do for the new season here, is you can't see it, but we've added a monitor to our setup. It's down underneath my legs here. Cute, dear. Holly's making faces at me, making this more difficult. But no, that's one upgrade we had planned on doing, and for once we actually pulled it off. It's a little 5-inch black and white monitor TV, so we can actually see what the camera is seeing. That's cute, dear. Porky. Holly's back in the back stuffing her face with donuts. Isn't that right, dear? She's speechless.
Don't worry, folks. We'll have her loosened up.
By a few hours into this trip, hopefully she'll be loosened up, and
of course we'll have to bleep half the things she says out.
Oh yeah. Oh, especially once she gets behind the wheel, we'll have to bleep out every other word, because she has a mouth like a sailor when she gets behind the wheel.
Yeah. Of course, we like it, but
yeah. One of the other things we added to our technical setup is, in addition to the monitor, we have set up, and this is a really nice feature. We've basically managed to knock out two of our technical problems that we've had on this other trip we've been trying to shoot. One, being able to see what the camera's seeing. So if the camera shuts off, we'll know it. And the other thing we've added is an electrical setup we have plugged into the cigarette lighter with a dual outlet. So we actually have our monitor and our camera running off of the cigarette lighter of the car.
Yeah, no more problems with batteries or anything else like that.
Yeah, that's one of the other problems we had in the two times we've tried to tape this other trip. Which when we finally get it on tape, it's gonna be a real good episode. But yeah, that's two things that happened. We've had problems with the iris closing down to where we had sound and no picture whatsoever. We fixed that problem with the monitor, and our other problem, the camera shutting down without us knowing about it because it ran out of battery power, we fixed that by having a continuous supply of power right from the car.
Yeah, so everything we have to worry about is tape.
Yeah, which hopefully we've solved that problem too by having, since we have three of us here on the trip, we'll be able to rotate drivers, and so there'll always be someone sitting in the back to kind of keep an eye on the camera. So far, so good. And you know what? That scares me.
Yeah.
Because before too long, something's going to happen. I hope nothing happens, but it's to the point where it's going almost too well. But maybe that's a good sign. Maybe that shows that we've actually learned from our problems in the past.
Oh, I hope not. Now the only problem we have to worry about is getting lost.
Yes, and that's very well possible. But actually, we have a good map keeper. Holly's been plotting out our route, which is actually the same route that Mark, Kevin, and myself took in '96. You folks didn't actually see the Reno trip until '97. We actually had the first 5 episodes in the can, as we call it, ready to go when the show first aired. And Holly's got a whole stack of maps and additional helpful information, as you can see. Well, okay, maybe not, but she's holding up books. It's kind of dark. You may not be able to see it, but we've got a big atlas with it's a trucker's atlas for professional drivers, and we have which we are not. We have a Reno Tahoe tourist guide or visitor's guide that'll help us locate all the attractions down in Nevada or where we're going to be at. We have a AAA tour book, which is also going to help us with things. So we pretty much got it covered. And one of the other things that we're going to add, in fact, we can go to that now. This is going to be one of our upgrades. Let's go to our map right now and take a look at just where we are in the map. Dear, if you want to tell us where we're at, as we're seeing the map on screen right now, which is going to be added later under our graphics here. As we see our car move along the path, approximately where are we at, dear?
We're in Linton.
Cool. Throughout the trip, I imagine we'll probably have Holly do most of our map reading, since she's basically plotted out our entire route. So every now and then we'll go to our graphic map and take a look at just where we're at. Basically, we're only a few minutes into our trip here. It's going to be a long trip. Hopefully we'll be able to show you some things that you didn't see on the last trip to Reno. This trip here, being as long as it'll end up being, we could be looking at a 3-parter.
Yeah.
Easily. We plan on seeing a lot more sights this time. Hopefully we won't have any problems taking the camera in. Still looking for that clutch, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. We were hoping Dan remembered how to drive an automatic, as the only things available to him at home are stick shifts. Oh, okay. Holly has a list of attractions we're going to hope to get to see. If you want to read some of those off, some of the bigger stuff there.
The National Automobile Museum, Virginia City, Ponderosa Ranch, Carson City, Lake Tahoe, Viking Shome Castle, Bowers Mansion, the Flamingo Hilton just opened the Carnival of Wonders, the Fort Churchill Historical State Monument, and the Donner State Park.
Should prove to be interesting. Yeah, it was kind of curious. We found out that there's a Donner State Park down there, apparently named after the Donner Party, which, let's put it this way, if you've ever seen the movie Alive, you kind of get the idea. Like,
Human. But 100 years before.
Yes. A whole different story, but kind of the same outcome. Like, why would they want to name a state park after these people? I don't know. But hopefully we'll get to see a lot of those attractions, and we barely scratched the surface when we were down there before. Thanks to Holly, we'll be fitting in a lot more sites, plus a wedding. How we're going to pull this off, I'm not sure, but hopefully it goes according to plan. Hopefully.
Oh, it will.
Yeah.
I got it all planned out.
Yeah, Holly's pretty good at organizing things, so hopefully we can keep to a schedule. I don't know about you guys, but when we get there, I'm gonna be ready to drop.
Oh no. See, we're gonna get there about 10 o'clock, 11 at the latest, because we're leaving later than we were supposed to.
Yeah.
That'll give us about an hour, 2 hours to stretch our legs and run the strips, since we're not doing any major stops except for to change drivers and fill up with gas.
Right.
And we're also going to get our marriage license, because the courthouse down there is open from 8 a.m. to midnight every single day except holidays.
We stuffed actually 2 coolers, well, a big cooler and a 6-packer full of sandwiches and munchies and stuff to drink. So we're good to go. The only stops we'll have to make are rest stops and
Stoplights.
oh yeah.
Driver changes?
Well, we'll probably run through the red lights like we usually do.
Better not.
One thing that's cool about a trip like this, it's especially at least until the end of Oregon, it's once we get out of the metro area, it's freeway all the way.
Yeah, we'll be going I-5 all the way down until about Weed, and then we'll jump onto another junction that'll take us directly over to Reno.
Yeah. We often wondered about the origin of the town's name of Weed. I don't know.
Maybe it was named after a tumbleweed.
Yeah, could be.
Okay.
Or maybe that's, I don't know, maybe they were just smoking. I don't know.
They're gonna pass this stupid truck.
I'd love to, but right now it's not a very good time for it.
Okay, and we do want the right lane, correct?
I can't see the sign.
Yeah, we do. We want to go towards Salem. Because that will be I-5. Yeah, actually, this is probably, as far as Oregon goes, this is the most complicated part of the trip, is the metro area. It's now 9:37 according to our clock. Like I said, we're actually going to make better time either way. We're going to get into Reno sooner than we did before. Hopefully at least an hour sooner. If we're lucky, 2 hours, depending on how good a time we make. Since we don't
get there about 3. We might even, earliest we might get there is about 9.
Yeah.
Actually, it's about a 10-hour drive. We have to make one stop in between, so that should take about an hour. So I'm thinking we're gonna probably scrape into Reno probably around 9 o'clock.
That'd be cool. That'd leave us a lot of time, because actually we didn't get into Reno until what was it? I think
midnight. It's about midnight.
Yeah, I think the exact time on the clock in Mark's truck was 11:54, if I remember right. So it was almost exactly a 12-hour drive. It's a nice drive down there. That's why I wanted to do it again. It was we had a lot of fun driving down there before, and
But you guys were ready to kill each other on the way back.
yeah, the trip back was really tough. We're kind of lucky we had Mark's truck, so that we actually switched off, and one of us would ride in the very back. And actually, that was pretty cool. That was a fun way to ride. Of course, it was also the end of June, so it was during the summer months, so it was plenty warm back there. I still don't know how we fit Kevin back there.
Crisco and a shoehorn.
Yeah, something like that. I think we used 2 cans. God, maybe it was.
Since it was rubber gloves.
And then we had to grease up the gloves too.
No wonder it popped.
Ow!
I think that was my favorite part of the whole thing, was watching Kevin pull that stupid rubber glove over his head and make barking noises, and watch it break on his head. Ow!
That was that was one of the most fun times I have ever had. passing a sign, I guess, for the left lane. It says I-5 for Salem. So that's where we need to be, trying to get over. It's time to break out that finger. Oh.
Alright, squeeze in.
Okay.
Yeah. Like a glove.
Just to let you folks know, I don't know about everyone else, but I'm working on about maybe 2.5 hours sleep. I'm pretty wasted right now. I'm running off of Vivarin right now.
That's why you're not driving.
Yes.
I got less sleep than you, and I should be driving.
How do you figure that? How do you figure that?
Because I'm functioning better than you. I'm not surviving on Vivarin.
Oh yeah, but you're used to pulling all-nighters. I'm not.
True.
I went to bed about, was it 4 o'clock?
I think, you and Dan finally crashed out about 4 o'clock this morning.
Yeah. Dan?
No, I take it back. It was about 3.
Was it?
Because I went and talked to Gretchen downstairs about 5 this morning, and Dan got up about 5:30, and you were up about 6.
Yeah. Yeah, so, well, Holly didn't get any sleep, and I think Dan got a little more than I did. He went to bed maybe a half hour before I did.
But he also got up a half an hour before you did.
Oh, that's true, so probably evened out.
Yeah, probably.
So, honestly, I don't know why I haven't dropped dead, to tell you the truth.
And you got 3 hours of sleep, not 2.
Wasn't it? It was a short night, if you ask me. It's like my head just hit the pillow and Holly's waking me up. It's like, oh God, it's morning already. Just shoot me.
It was morning when you went to bed.
That's true. We are in, I think we're in Wilsonville, if I'm not mistaken. We just passed what used to be Incredible Universe, or Universal Soldier as I used to call it.
That's called fries. Yeah.
Coming up on Aurora.
Aurora?
The next, not this coming exit, but the exit afterwards is Aurora.
Okay. Actually, right now, let's go back to our map and take a look at just where we're at. So we're between. Okay. So right now we're between. I keep wanting to say Wilkerson. That's not. What? Warrenton. What? Something with a W. What is it?
What? Wilsonville?
Wilsonville. Thank you. Wilsonville, and what was the next town?
Aurora. Founded as a self-sustaining religious colony in 1856, Aurora is virtually the same size today as it was then. Many historic buildings, houses, and antique shops, lending credence to its distinction as the state's first National Historic District.
One cool thing about our little AAA guide there is Holly's been able to find a lot of good stuff in it that we can use for future road trips. There's a lot more stuff in Oregon and Washington than we ever knew about. So hopefully we'll be able to hit a lot of those. As Dan and I were talking earlier, we've pretty much
we've pretty much exhausted a lot of the local areas within a 50-mile radius of where we're at, so we have to slightly expand out.
Yeah.
We're looking at 1 to 2 day trips. Unlike this one, it's just a 4-day total. Friday through Monday.
This one is a kind of a special edition, but I think it's a great way to start out the new season.
Yeah, I think our next big trip I'd like to see would be to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Next year.
Next year, hopefully. That would be really cool. One cool thing is the right now the price of airfare has come down big time.
Airfare wars.
Yeah, airfare wars. It's a request. What do you want to hear? Ride of the Valkyries? You got it! Oops.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I heard it like twice or something. What the hell was I talking about? No, before that!
Price Wars.
Oh yes, Ride of the Valkyries. What do you want to hear? Ride of the Valkyries? You got it! Sorry. Sorry, that was completely uncalled for. If you folks out there saw the last Reno trip, we tried to stop in a little one-horse town called Merlin. It's down south. It's about maybe 5 miles from Grants Pass. And they had one gas station down there, and they were building it at the time. It was the only place that would have gas, and they didn't have gas because the station wasn't built yet. They were just working on it.
Speaking of gas, I'm starting to feel a little creep up here.
I'm feeling mighty flatulent right now. Yes, the three of us took the liberty of eating garlic chicken pizza and turkey chili.
Mm-hmm.
So we're planning on
it was chicken chili.
Oh, chicken chili. I have a feeling before the trip's over, we're gonna have the. You're
gonna need to air out the car for about a month. That's just on a trip down.
Well, that's
about the trip up. I mean.
That, and we'll probably have all the windows down, puking out the sides. Oh, from the smell. Sorry, that was sick.
Now, see, I didn't opt for the chili, just the pizza.
I thought you had some of the chili.
I had a couple bites.
Now, to me, it was kind of spicy. To me, it was good, but it was kind of like water.
Mild. Very mild.
I know. I don't have.
If I ever catch you drinking water out of the jug in the fridge again, I'm gonna cut your tongue off.
I always drink water out of the jug, dear.
Not with company at the house.
Oh, oops. Oops.
Like I really care. I mean, I
You're
drink.
supposed to get caught.
It's only wrong if you get caught. Okay, we're coming up on 1.25 miles to what'd that say? Woodburn and Silverton, I think, are the next two towns we're gonna go past.
I didn't see it.
Okay.
What's that? I didn't see it.
Thank you for that important but useless information.
Angel and St. Paul next right.
Yes, it would be Woodburn. I don't know how to say this. It's Gervais, and
Survivor Incorporated. I thought it was Silverton. I swear I saw Silverton.
Oh, there's an exit for Silverton. Going, you go through Woodburn to get to the Silverton.
Here we go. It's coming up. Well, they're building some kind of stuff. Wow.
Woodburn,
Factory
Silverton.
outlet stores.
Cool.
Shop till you drop, boys.
Hirschberger, Chrysler, burger.
Steer nuts.
And
Corn nuts.
Hemorrhoids.
Yes, we'll probably have several annoying things that we do throughout the trip. I think our most popular one last time was that's when my dog started looking good to me. Passing time. Can we get around here?
Squeeze it right here.
The stupid Subaru keeps slowing down and speeding up and slowing down and speeding up.
Oh, that would be a Washington driver. Oops.
Look at this. Now he speeds up. After I'm about ready to mount this Subaru, the guy speeds up.
We're about to join the Subaru people in the back seat there. Hi, how you doing?
Now, what would you get with a Subaru and a Ford Escort? Both of them being wagons. A Super Escort?
A subcourt.
You can get over if you want
Or
to.
an Escaroo. Escaroo?
Dan, turn
Oh, you gotta
signals
be
are
kidding me.
nice.
Really?
That's the way he used to
That's
drive.
one of my.
That's one way. That's one of the things he used to do in the Caprice. Just kind of weave through traffic.
See, those kind of drivers drive me absolutely nuts, and I just want to nail them with my car.
Oh, dude, no.
Didn't we just pass this guy a while back?
No way.
No. What?
This ain't happening. No,
What?
this ain't happening.
What?
Subaru?
I'm not getting past with no freaking Nissan. No.
Our current speed is 80 miles per hour, approaching the speed limit.
I think we're past the speed limit.
Approaching.
The speed limit through here is like 65.
Okay, dude, better hit the turbo.
Not into the Maxima, please.
Yes. We do not care to test the airbags today.
Oh, that's right.
Airbags
Should they
work.
Yeah, well, they work, but we wrecked the car. Well, at least we know we'll be safe. We're going to go to our map again and take a look at just where we're at here.
We are right here, just before Albany. We're coming into Millersburg. Actually, we're going through it right now. We just passed the exit. Albany should be the next exit.
Actually, see my back.
Yeah, it's not drafting.
Yeah.
What?
I'm looking at the No, I see it's a good picture.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a real good
Yep.
picture.
See? Next exit, Albany, half mile.
Albany, okay.
Stinky place, but very interesting.
It's like, roll them up. Oh yeah, Information Center, Albany Historic Districts. That's another place in our AAA tour book that Holly found, and there's actually some pretty cool sounding stuff in Albany to check out.
Sheep.
Yeah. Oh, wrong farm animal.
We do recommend that you never take Thornton to Issy's Pizza.
Yes. Okay, we're coming up on the exit for Lebanon and Corvallis. Okay.
God, to Saudi Arabia. Man, I knew we shouldn't have hung that right on the exchange.
Should have taken a left at Albuquerque. Go!
Yes. Man, look at that clear lane, and I've got a blinker in the other one. Man.
One thing nice about this stretch of I-5, and actually most of it through, I think most of the rest of the state, is the speed limit is a nice 65, which means you can
Push 70.
yeah, 75.
Pretty.
Huh?
I like that one. No, I like that one.
Oh, the
I like
houses?
that one. And that one. I like that one.
He is?
Yeah.
Thank God.
I got
No more cop. Okay, punch it.
No problem.
The house? The house? The house? Okay.
Start saving your pennies, dear.
Well, we have been. They go in the big gym.
Dimes, quarters, 50-cent pieces, $2 bills, $7 bills.
Yeah, but we can't spend those.
No.
Those are
You can
keepers.
save 'em.
Yeah. And one thing we haven't talked about, which we always talk about, and usually we're complaining about it. Weather.
Hello there.
Oh, it's nice.
Perfect.
Yes.
Gorgeous. Awesome.
Not too hot, not too cold. Ooh, Eugene, 36 miles.
36 miles from Eugene.
No rain.
Yeah, it's the weather in our area, Reno St. Helens area, in the last.
It's a bunch of crap.
What was the weather supposed to be like this weekend?
This weekend, I don't know.
Easter weekend. It always rains Easter
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah, it does. That makes
It's like
it
Halloween, it rains.
makes for a crappy Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
as we're getting farther and farther into our trip, actually, how far are we into the trip from home?
138.2 miles.
Okay. Let's see.
And going.
Let's see about how much gas we got here. Looks like, is it just above half a tank? So, and that's one thing that's been kind of tough lately. Is it's April 2nd when we're taping this trip right now, and gas in the last 2 weeks, gas prices have shot way up.
From 99 cents a gallon to about $1.50.
Yeah, it's getting pretty close to ridiculous. So we're hoping we can get pretty far down before we have to fuel up again. We're out in the middle of just about nowhere. I can see buildings and things off in the distance, but it's like flatlands out here, fields and stuff. I'm not exactly sure where we're at. We can find out on the map.
Well, we just passed Harrisburg. I don't see it on the map yet. I'm still looking.
Okay, we're coming up on a sign now for an exit.
Harrisburg.
Junction City and Harrisburg. Okay, we are right here. And the next one should be Coburg. And after that should be, I'm trying to look, Jasper, Eugene area. Eugene and Springfield area. Jasper's after it.
Yeah.
Once I think we hit like somewhere in between Roseburg and Grants Pass, I think we'll be halfway through our trip.
Yeah. It's about right, because yeah, we're going to be driving through 3 different states, just as we did before. Let's see, it is now 10:58, 2 minutes till 11, and in our last trip, we hadn't even left St. Helens yet. So I think we're making pretty good time.
Oh yeah.
We're cruising at a steady speed of
10 miles an hour.
we're going 110 miles an hour, and
If you believe that, if I got a fridge, I can sell you. Real cheap.
oh, I see why we're going so fast. We got the turbo on. Oops.
Told you I had turbo.
As we come out of warp speed here. Yeah, continuing on some of our details about our particular trip today. As we told you, Holly and I will be getting married while we're down in Reno. So this is a big trip for us. It's not only going to be our wedding day, which actually will be Sunday, which is Sunday the 4th, which is Easter. We kind of goofed up on that. We didn't intend for it to be on Easter. We didn't find out till after we'd already booked our reservations at the hotel and everything. Oops. Yeah. Oops. That slipped. And it's also a vacation for us. I know it's been actually, I believe, the last Reno trip. That was the last real vacation I've had. Apply the brakes now. Dude!
Don't do that again, please.
I don't care to get whiplash before the... I don't think we could have asked for a nicer day.
No, there's hardly any clouds in the sky. It's clear. It's not too cold. It's not too warm. It's not windy.
No, it doesn't appear to be. I mean, this is... That's why I said it almost scares me. It's like, this is going too well. But in a way, it's a blessing after the last week that we've had getting ready for this trip. when it's got, especially the last couple of days. I mean, it's like, okay, guys, it's crunch time. Last night was a nightmare, or all of yesterday was a total nightmare. We had so many things go wrong, especially concerning the wedding arrangements, the clothes, Holly's dress, tuxedos, so on and so forth. It's been a real nightmare. And one of the reasons we decided to
Cancel the wedding was because
it was due to lack of interest. No. No, after running the figures for getting married at home, it's like, we cannot afford this. There's no possible way. I originally was against the getting married in Reno idea. I kind of got outvoted.
You didn't get outvoted. You decided it was okay after several people said, well, it would be fun to do it in Reno, and it would be
Everybody
cheaper.
was against me, though. No one sided with me.
Because we couldn't afford it, and they knew it.
Yeah.
They were looking at the pros and cons.
Yeah. Well, one nice thing I haven't mentioned is that I'm glad is that our parents are all going to be down there for the wedding. That was one reason why I wanted to have the wedding at home, so we could have our friends and family there for the wedding. Yeah, and I really wanted that, and I was looking forward to a real nice church wedding. And it was like, whoa. Just we had several people run some figures for us, and bare bones wedding. What did
Wedding and reception, bare bones, would have been about $4,000.
4? I thought it was like 2.
No, it was 2 for just the wedding, for the church and everything.
It's like that's 6 months' income for us. Something like that. I don't know. But it's like there's no way we can afford that. The Reno thing started to look better and better after that. Well, and I got to thinking about it, and it's like, oh, wait a minute. You know, we go to Reno, especially if we get some kind of road trips crew. Dan missed out on the last trip. Well, actually, I was invited on the last Reno trip. Mark and Kevin were going to go, and they invited me to go along. And at the time, I was a quote-unquote bachelor, so I was able to save up money and go with them. And so, Dan wasn't given the opportunity to go, so it's like, given that chance now, we're going. So it's like, whoa, we can make a road trip out of this. We can make it just one big shebang, vacation, road trip, and get married all in the same trip. Is like, that'd be pretty cool. And it's like, I don't think there's any way we could top this as a season opener or episode for that matter.
No, we can't. Not quite.
Yeah, buddy. Yay. Yay. You can just hear the enthusiasm of this carload. Oops, that slipped.
You've got to get Todd drunk down there for his bachelor party.
I thought you said I couldn't have one if you can't have a bridal party.
If I can't have a bachelorette party,
maybe you're
different. This is you going out with Dan.
Yeah.
This isn't really actually.
Well, yeah, because there won't be any other guys with me. I don't imagine. And we're about how long until we're switching drivers?
We're doing 4-hour shifts, and since we left Fred Meyer's around 9:30, I figured we'll switch at about 1:30.
Okay. Who's taking next shift?
I will.
Okay. Okay. Right now, I think we're gonna take another break. Yeah, we'll come right back. Yay!
Yay.
Okay, folks, we're back on the air after a brief intermission. We have switched drivers, a little ahead of schedule. Just want to make sure everybody's safe since we're all running off little or no sleep. We've got Holly behind the wheel.
Oh God.
Are you sure you don't want to buckle up, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. We may still be in there. I'm not sure.
Route 66. Ooh, look at those classics.
Right on. We're around the Sutherland area, getting farther and farther down south. Dan's taking a look at our map right now.
We just left Sutherland.
Yeah, just left Sutherland. What we got coming up here? Got some more signs. Roseburg, 11 miles. Medford, 106.
That'd be a good place to gas up.
Yeah.
Roseburg.
Yeah, we're starting to get low on fuel, so we're gonna go ahead and stop off at Roseburg and fuel up.
I think we can make it to Medford.
What's that?
Never mind.
No. No, I don't think we're gonna make it another 100 miles.
No.
If you want to find where we're at on the map,
I got exactly where we're at on the map.
okay, take a look.
We're right here, just passing Wilbur here. Wilbur. Wilbur.
Is it actually on the map?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's right here. Check it out.
Cool. Okay, so that's where we're at, and we're almost to Roseburg. It's just after 12 noon. I think we're making pretty good time. We've made one pit stop so far. Took a break and we switched drivers.
Yeah, considering it takes like about normally 6 hours just across the border.
Yeah.
From where it's at normal, and we done it just about not quite under 4 hours, about 3.5 hours. No? What? Scappoose at about 9:30.
Yeah, approximately.
Actually, it was about 9:15.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's our clock says our clock says 12:11 right now, and
We've been on the road for about 3 hours now.
yeah, and we're probably just about leaving 3 years ago. So we've made it quite a ways. We're pretty sure we will be coming into Reno in the dark. So that's almost a sure thing.
Guaranteed thing.
Yeah. But as far as Oregon goes, we're making good time.
Hey, buddy, stay in your own lane.
Everybody out of our way. We're on road trip.
Road trip.
Just crossing the North Umpqua River.
No blue, no blue.
Oh, but hey. Well, then I gotta roll this down again. Okay, time to gas up. I was talking about gas prices earlier, and found out it was actually cheaper to go to Longview to the Arco station than it was to fill up in Rainier or St. Helens. Arco was $1.29, I think. Wherever place else was $1.40, $41. So it's like, I'll take the $1.29. What do we got going here?
$1.41, $1.45.
You get that?
And
Pounds to the ounce.
Regular unleaded.
No, we're going to Shell.
Hell yeah?
41.
Buck 41. I'll take that over buck 45. We need to save as much money as we can. As far as I can tell, this car doesn't really care what kind of gas we put in it. I haven't noticed any difference.
Hell, I think I can run on water.
Used to think the van would run off water. It didn't care.
I love
Go.
clocks. I
Dipstick.
love clocks.
Say what?
I love clocks. See, I love
Oh,
clocks.
clocks. Okay.
I love clocks.
Say quack, 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 quack.
Okay, here we go.
Whoa! They got a car quest down here. That's cool. Well, and they even got one of the trucks in it. Who's it?
What's it?
Yeah, we're still in Oregon, so they pump our gas for us. Money in your purse, dear?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, folks, we're back. After filling up with gas, we are in Roseburg. Just filled up the Shell station here. We are 227.5 miles into our trip.
0.6.
Oh, 0.6. Excuse me. Yes. Get technical on me.
Okay.
Cute. And it is almost 12:30. We're making pretty good time. Trying to figure out just exactly how to get out of here.
Well, I would have tried to get as far over as possible, which was what I was supposed to do, but nobody would let me over and I got cut off, so I stuck back into a turning lane.
Yes.
But I think I might be able to salvage this.
Yeah.
Right. Ooh, green light. Good.
Good thing they got a separate turn signal.
Yeah. Not like Washington.
Yeah. You might be able to go to another... Is there another cross street down there somewhere?
There's a light right here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically do a big U-ey.
How did Mother find us clear down here?
I don't know.
Whoop. That was good, dear.
Thank you.
Yes, dear. I believe yesterday you were doing quite a few chicken impressions.
Let's see, where should we start? The tuxes didn't show up the day they were supposed to. They showed up the day after.
You get the wrong ties and cummerbunds to go along with that.
Yeah, we got gray instead of hunter green.
Yeah.
Green Bernie.
Oops.
And then they gave me the wrong skirting for my dress.
Then her dress starts falling apart.
It is not. Don't tell me that. I almost panicked last night, especially when your mom asked me if I checked the dress to make sure it was the right dress. I was like, no. Just what I need to do, get clear down to Reno and realize I've got the wrong dress.
Okay. It's pretty much that pretty much sums up yesterday.
Yeah.
Especially for Holly.
You try being in two places at once. See, one place I was supposed to pick up a pizza at 3. I was supposed to pick up my dress at 3. Well, one was in St. Helens, the other one was in Longview, and I still had to go to Scappoose to go to the bank.
Keep in mind, dear, who did more running around?
I think we both did.
How many times did I have to go out though?
You did.
Yeah. I lost count. I think I went out maybe 7 times yesterday. Left home for this, that, and the other thing.
The last one was to dry laundry at 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah. Laundry at 11 o'clock at night, plus filling up the car with gas, so on and so forth. It was a very long night. Okay, if we could, now would be a good time to go back to our map. Let's take another look at there and see just where we're at. Where are we, Dan?
Let's see. We are.
We find Oregon here.
Let's see. Hopefully, next stop should be Grants Pass. Next big stop should be Grants Pass. Hopefully.
never did show us where we're at.
Oh, right here.
Okay. Oops.
I wouldn't sleep tonight if I were you, Dan. I know where you're sleeping tonight.
Yeah, not good.
Did you pack your cup? You know what that reminds me of? The water and the rocks and stuff over there. Reminds me of going through the Tootle, up around that area, where the water just kind of winds through and the land is all has these little toothpick trees all over it and a lot of rocks. Kind of looks.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Central Oregon, like Moppin,
Yeah.
where you go whitewater rafting down the Deschutes.
Yeah. That'd be interesting.
Yeehaw! That is so fun. That was my last vacation. Let's see. That was 4 or 5 years ago.
Long time.
Yeah.
So it's been even longer since you've had a real vacation.
Is this a vacation?
You're the one that booked us for seeing all these things.
I need a vacation from my vacation, getting ready and all this stuff.
Yeah. Well,
It's taken about, 3 months to get everything organized and in sync?
most of that was the wedding part of it.
Yeah.
That's the biggest part, and in fact, that's the spendiest part of our trip is everything involving the wedding. Wait a second. They changed it. That was Fat Harvey's.
What is it now?
It's something else. I didn't quite catch it. But I recognize it. That was Fat Harvey's we just passed.
Huh. Interesting. Fat Harvey's is no more.
Apparently.
Cholesterol got to him and he had a heart attack.
He croaked. It kicked the bucket. Yeah, as we get towards the southern end of Oregon here, the hills are getting a lot steeper, uphill and downhill. Mostly up though, as we're continually climbing. Kind of give a little more view through the windshield here. Move aside there for you. We're getting pretty deep in the hills, and actually looking up towards the top, there's snow up on some of the hills.
Snow? Snow!
Oh God, no. Whoa, I think we just hit the summit. What'd that say? 6.5% downgrade? Oh, shnikes.
Yeah!
Floor it, Holly. It's a good thing it's a nice sunny day like it is, and not early in the morning or like the middle of the night. I'd be afraid of ice. Yeah. I would not want to be going down this in that time of night, or in a different, like earlier in the year, like January, February, or something like that. Way too dangerous. Especially when you've got an enormous drop-off to your right. Well, I don't know if you can see that huge hill in front of us, folks. Actually, I think you can. Got a pretty good view through the windshield. Yeah, up at the very top of that hill, there's snow up there. Hugo. Is that a town?
Yes.
Hugo, 1 mile. Not on the map. Must be another fly speck. Wonder if it's even must be smaller than Merlin, because Merlin's on the map.
Yeah, must be.
Merlin, 1 mile.
Woohoo! Don't blink or you'll miss it. And there it is. It's like one house or something. One house and a gas station. France Pass National Historic District.
What is in Grants Pass anyway? Did you? Oh, you didn't get to the
Look
G's.
yes, I did.
Oh, did you?
Clear up to the M's.
Oh, you got that far? You remember anything they had? Construction speed 55. I don't see no construction.
I don't see no stinking construction.
Oh, what the hell? Drive straight through. We're road trips. We don't have to stop for crap like this.
No, but we do for Wendy's. That's what we need to get. We need to get a Wendy's.
I've heard they have pretty good food.
Mm-hmm.
There's one in Longview.
Is there?
Yeah. Yep. I see signs, but I don't see anything resembling road construction. Once again, our destination is Reno, Nevada. We made a stop off for a little while, so that put us back a little bit, but we're still on, if not ahead of schedule. Should put us into Reno hopefully no later than 10. That's what we're looking at right now. It is almost 4 o'clock. We're still in Oregon. In fact, now would be a good time to go to our map and just see exactly where we're at. Okay, we're right in the Jacksonville area. In fact, right now we're coming up on the Medford Airport, Jackson County Expo Park. So we're right in that area right there. Still on I-5 heading south. Cruising at a steady speed of 126 miles per hour. Oh my god, wait, that's Medford. Okay. Oh. Cruising at a steady speed of 70 miles an hour. We are approximately
36. Ooh, that looks like fun.
Oh, right on. Whoa.
Bumper boats.
That's cool. Huh. So just over 300 miles into our trip. It's amazing how much the weather can change in just a short period of time, or in just say 50 miles. One thing to watch out for down this area, I don't know if it's all times of year, but at least in April and June, buggies. I don't know if you can see it, folks, but our windshield is speckled with
big splashes. Big yucky splashes.
bug guts. Get a fork. Oh.
Oh, yuck. That's sick. That's really sick. Oh.
Ashland, 7 miles. It was Ashland that's the last town, isn't it?
That's where we're gonna do.
We're almost to California then.
Yeah. The best is yet to come.
Yes. Still got 2 more states to go through.
1 down, 2 to go.
As I mentioned earlier, I like the drive through California. I like the drive on Highway 89. It's a real quiet stretch of highway. At least it was when we went through the last time.
What?
What?
I don't know. The lady in the 4Runner in front of us stuck her head out and did something, and that was it.
Okay. Oregon Department of Transportation.
It's sign under test.
It's a buckle up and stuff.
No comment.
Whoa, is this all Ashland?
Yeah, Ashland's pretty large.
I see that. Where's this other exit? Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Food. Where's the
Next one will be gas.
gas? Okay. Next, 2 big towns, cities, whatever you want to call them. Ashland and Klamath Falls. We will not come into Klamath Falls. You folks who saw the first Reno trip would know this. There'll be a quiz after the show. You will be tested. Yeah, actually, we are still in Ashland, even though we just passed a sign saying Ashland 1 mile. It's the second of 2 exits allowing you access. Change your car, single left trucks, post trailer, might as well lights flash.
Huh?
Nothing. Turn here.
We're turning onto Route 66.
Right on. It's probably mandatory we turn on the radio or something. Oh.
And what will they be playing? Route 66.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't that be weird?
Okay, scan prices.
Arco's probably going to be cheapest. Arco $1.33, 76 is $1.43.
Texaco's way over there.
Texaco and Chevron are over there. I can't see them.
Let's.
Chances are Arco's going to be the cheapest. Usually is.
I can't see. Okay, he's going. So I'm gonna go over here and
turn here.
A little turn.
Hold on.
And what's this old guy doing? Is he nuts?
You old broad.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a broad? An old broad?
Broad.
Yeah.
Ah.
Female.
Joe.
Pass.
Okay, let's just relax. I can get over. Just watch. Hang on to your shorts. Whoa! Okay.
Thank you for going slow.
And let's see.
Okay, folks, we're going to gas up and we'll be right back. Everybody! Nice little beat there. I don't know if you folks can hear that. But, porta potty. Yeah.
No! Fine, just jump out and catch up to us later. Just kidding!
Okay, so we're just hop, skip, and a jump from the California border.
I see snow on the side of the road.
Ah!
Oh.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Gravity shift. Cute, dear.
I gotta pay more attention to the road, not the snow. Snow.
I'll tell you one thing, these hills are really messing with my ears. Pop, pop, pop. I got a bowl of Rice Krispies going on here. What did I miss?
Just babbling.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, ski area. Snow. Snow.
Everybody.
We did leave the chains in the car, did we not?
Yes, I did.
Oh, good. Good, good, good.
Hope to God we don't have to use them.
Can we have a snowball fight?
No.
Oh, damn.
You'd have to pull over to do it.
Well, they graveled this place a lot. Look at all that gravel
Oh.
on the side.
Big time.
All along there, and you can see they've measured the gravel in some spots.
Yeah. Okay, now we must be around the summit. Long, steep downgrade ahead.
Brake test area, half mile. Oh yeah. We're on the downhill slope pretty soon.
Brakes? You need...
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
6% down.
7 mile... Oh, 6% downgrade? That's pretty steep. What's that check here, bro?
Brake test area.
I wonder if people ever use those. I
I
mean...
think the trucks do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah?
You decided he wasn't going to try it. His brakes weren't good enough.
Check this out.
Oh, wow. Dan, grab my camera. Get a shot. This is gorgeous.
It's right next to you in the back there.
Oh, look at over there.
Pay attention.
I'm paying attention.
Oh, look at the flash.
Oops.
Is it gonna be this one?
Yes.
Canon, yeah, it's the only one that's got film in it right now.
God damn
Ooh, look at over there.
Whoa. Now that might be Mount Shasta.
I believe that is.
This thing just winds through the hills. It's like we're driving through the Grand Canyon or something.
But better. Nah. That'd be cool to go see Grand Canyon.
Yeah, it would. There's a road trip.
Okay, we'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
Oh my God. We'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. We'll be coming around the mountain when she's snooping, snobbing, snooping. This is steep. Wow.
It's nuts! Okay, Dan, over there. See it yet? Maybe it's up there.
Pay attention.
I'm paying attention.
Okay.
Where is it?
You just let Dan look.
I can't find the view.
Either side, dude. Hell, you got a hell of a view over here.
Yeah, look at the view. It's gorgeous.
This is incredible. Here we go.
Thanks you. Come back soon.
There we go.
Here we go,
That's
folks.
it. That's what I want. Come here, baby.
Welcome
I
to
want you.
California.
Woohoo!
Woo!
We are in California, folks. We just passed the sign. Oh, I thought it said hill. Hilt. Hilt.
Kilner.
Huh. I'd say you chose. I'd say you chose the correct lane to be driving in, dear.
Yeah, well, it said rough road ahead. I was
Yeah?
like, I better choose a...
Okay.
A smoother lane of travel.
Dan, get ready.
I'm ready. Come here, baby. Come to daddy. I want you.
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Yes, I am. Who's your daddy?
Dan. Is that it?
No, that's not it. It's behind the hill.
This one?
Yeah. Okay, folks, here we go again. I never quite understood this. Apply the brakes now. Airbags work. Oops.
Avoid fines. Declare.
Huh.
What's this guy doing?
I have no idea.
Trying to cut over there. Okay, can somebody jump out and get my pair out of the ice chest?
Why?
To hand it over so we don't get fined? I can do it. We're stopped.
Give me that.
You want to do it?
Oh, you go ahead and do it. You know where it's at, I don't.
This fruit inspection thing may take a little while. Go.
Ow.
Yeah, we may be getting into Reno a little late because of this fruit inspection thing. Okay, here we go.
Here we're gonna go closer.
That's good, baby.
Thank you.
Okay. As we go speeding through the... Okay, here we go.
Have any plans for animals?
I got a pear.
Any plants or animals?
Nope.
Any fruit besides pears?
Nope.
Have a nice weekend.
That was it. Cool. Thank you.
That was easy. Hey, wait a minute.
Keep my pear.
Yeah. Hey, that's weird. The last time we went through here, they gave us a little California travel guide or some kind of thing.
Huh. Maybe they ran out.
Yeah, because people were throwing them off. Okay, folks, we're going to go to our map once again. As you can see, we just crossed the border, and we're on our way. I think the first big town that amounts to anything is Weed. Here. Oh, wait a minute, that's not right. Okay, Henley Hornbrook, exit 1.5 mile.
You okay, friend?
Are you gonna have to stop, honey? Is that a hint?
No.
Oh, not yet.
What's the speed limit through here?
I don't know. All I've seen is those signs that say trucks with trailers or something, 55 miles an hour.
No, I'm going 75.
Okay.
Sounds good.
88 miles an hour.
When do I get to? When do I get to drive?
When do you get to drive? When my
Yes.
shift is over.
When is your shift over?
When I'm tired of driving.
Hey, no, that's not fair. You want to get off the side of the road there, dear?
I'm driving by Braille, sorry. Next rest area in 34 miles. Are we going to stop or not?
Depends. It depends on if I'm ready to
Stop.
Okay.
Depends on if we're about ready to explode. You know, if we got like teeth, you know, that are floating around in our mouth, we might have to stop.
No. Well.
What if it's coming out your ears?
I mean, no, I don't have that. Thank you, Todd.
What was the question?
All right. We are, let's see, Mount Shasta's over here.
Yeah, you
On,
can't
see it now, but just, we're in the process of passing, I should say.
Yes.
And last sign we saw, we are about 109 miles away from Redding, which is not exactly where we're going, but it's close enough.
Now, which one came first, Redding or Weed?
Weed.
Weed came first?
Weed.
Okay.
Yeah, if we get hit Redding, we've gone too far.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, we shouldn't even come close to seeing Redding. It is 5:15 right now.
And we are approximately 300 and
We're getting close to 400 miles into our trip.
it's absolutely amazing. We're up here having somewhat of a good time, and she's back there just bowing down on chips.
Probably reading.
Yes.
Yeah. She's still looking at her catalog. Yep.
As long as she doesn't spill it to read us, we're okay.
Oh yeah, because that's ground traffic. Okay, folks. In approximately the center of your screen, you are seeing Mount Shasta.
It's all white.
Yes.
Nice sight for this area.
Yeah, it looks a little small compared to the real thing. Is the wide-angle lens? It's almost pushing it farther away than it actually is.
Yes, it's like right up in here now.
Yeah, it's basically center screen right now. I know it's a little different atmosphere with the three of us instead of me, Mark, and Kevin. But hopefully this one will have an appeal all its own. And plus, we'll see more sights than we did before. So that's good. Bringing you up to date, go back to our map. We are approximately, I'd say, 12 miles out of Weed.
Yeah.
Oh, too easy. We're right around Mount Shasta, and it is 5:30 right now. making pretty good time. We're hoping to be in Reno by around 10.
At the latest.
Yeah, the latest. Sooner would be great. I don't think it'll be any later.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if we keep going. We keep going the way we're going. We're making pretty good time. What are you doing, dear? Oh. What kind of crap is going on back there? Now you kids knock that off. I'll turn this car around. Oh. Okay. Okay. We'll get you warmed up.
And I got gutters bombs. I'm freezing back here.
I'm cold.
Cold. Whoops.
Uh-huh.
Had it.
You got a filthy mouth, dear.
This is not as bad as when I was driving.
No? Actually, you weren't bad. You've been a lot worse.
I was trying to watch my tongue, but a couple times I forgot.
That's okay. This is why we don't do this show live. Okay, what we got? Summit Drive?
Yeah.
Truck Village.
Keep going.
Truck Village Drive. That's not it. That's stupid. That's stupid. Sit down, you're stupid. Mr. Meeker, can I use the bathroom? Shut up, you're stupid.
Thank you, Dennis.
Yeah. Our buddies at CarQuest in St. Helens.
And no, we're not going to get a hooker.
We're not getting a hooker. We made that final.
Not to drive the car, not to bring him home. Nothing.
Nothing.
They want a hooker so bad, go out and get their own.
Yeah. I think Dennis was pushing that more than Aaron was.
And Dennis is married.
Yeah. Hooker. Hell, if anyone needs a hooker, it's Aaron. Okay, going back to our map, we're getting real close to turning on to the junction for Highway 89 here in California State. Yes, folks, we are in California. And by the end of the night, we'll be in Nevada.
Instead of heading due south, we're now heading
Kind of southeast.
Yeah.
Southeast.
Reno. Next.
Whoa! Reno! Wow, that was a fast trip. Oh, that's not it.
Don't miss the exit.
Yes, ma'am. I see it. McLeod, Larson. Okay, 89, right lane. Turn ahead.
Okay.
Okay, we're exiting onto Highway 89. Woohoo!
Alright.
This is a nice drive through here, because then it turns into no, it goes through a wooded area first. Actually, pretty nice. It reminds me a lot. You'll see when we get into it. When we start going through the trees, it reminds me a lot of Central Oregon. The kind of trees and just the landscape. It looks a lot like Central Oregon.
There's no grass.
Well,
Not that kind of grass.
I hope you took the grass out of the glove compartment.
No, all I see is like
Snow!
I see that. But I mean, I'm looking at the ground around the shrubs. They call those things shrubs, I guess. And
I'm
all I
not
see
sure.
is like sand and rock.
Huh.
Not a bit, and dirt, like red clay type dirt.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And big ol' hunks of big hunks.
It's the same, the red rock, it's the same stuff you see in Central Oregon. Anyone know what the speed limit is for here?
No.
65.
Is it, really?
I saw a sign.
She so sorry.
Open up my eyes, I'm so sorry. Let's see, here our current position, we are 183 miles out of Reno. We are still on Highway 89 here in California.
Yeah.
It is about
6.
20 minutes to 7. And
You're currently flying blind.
yeah.
Oops, I dropped the Doritos.
Oh, that's grounds for it.
already went through MacArthur.
I'm not sure.
Have we went through McLeod?
Yes.
How about Pondosa?
Pondosa?
Pondosa.
Not sure on that one. If we go to our map, we can tell approximately where we're at. We know we're past McLeod. I'm not sure.
Next town after McLeod is Pondosa.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure where we're at. As you can see, folks, we're going through the woods, and this is a stretch of highway that we didn't see in the last Reno trip. There was about a 100-mile span of area that I didn't cover. I had the camera shut off. So this is actually it's another reason I wanted to shoot this, so you folks can see what it looks like. It's actually a nice drive.
Yeah, I wonder if the suspicion that Todd might have been sleeping at the time that we went through this part.
I might have been. I think I might have, because there was a big gap between when we had stopped for a pit stop, and then the next thing you see is it's completely dark. It's about an hour, maybe a little over an hour after there, before I started taping again, and for the rest of the way it was kind of Swiss cheesed. I tape a little bit here and there. Oh, big hill coming up.
Yeah. Wow, drop it down.
Here we go.
Well, can she handle this slow? In overdrive.
Yeah. Well, that's why I got a running start. This is a 4-cylinder. We are 5 miles from Susanville, which will probably end up being our last stop for the night until we hit Reno. We're going to be taking Highway 36. I believe we're just leaving Highway 44. Get off the microphone here. And get out of here.
It's been pretty quiet.
Yeah, it's been a quiet drive between Highway 89 and 44. Quiet stretch of drive.
I think I dozed off a couple of times.
Yes. So did I. Oh.
Oh,
Oops.
good. No, that's why I'm seeing all these clouds.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know how well you can see out there, folks. Hopefully,
Probably
see
not.
a little bit. Once we get into Susanville, I'll be able to see more. I was just telling Dan how black the sky is, and there was a big stretch there where I could not even see between the top of the trees and the sky. It was so black. No moon or nothing. Last 100 miles out of Susanville drag on forever. That's where it turns. That's where the landscape turns into desert. Yeah.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Oh,
Check it out.
That is just sweet.
That's Susanville.
It's beautiful down
Yeah, Reno's the same way. You kind of come off of
too, man.
you kind of come off the hill, and it sits in a valley basically. Same thing you're seeing here with Susanville. Susanville. Well, that looks cool on the monitor.
Well, this isn't Reno, my
No,
friends.
but it's light. After being in the dark for
couple hours.
probably 3 hours.
Black Rock.
Yeah, and you'll say, wow, Pioneers, clear back,
Pioneer Cafe. Oh, lottery here.
Grand Cafe.
Sierra.
Ooh, a bookstore.
No. Yeah, after being in the dark so long, it's good to be able to see where you're going.
The light. love the lights.
Yes.
$1.69 a gallon.
Whoa! Good God! Let's see if there's any more gas stations in town. That's the problem. At this point, we may not have a choice. We got to get gas.
Exxon.
Exxon? Where's an Arco when you need it?
$1.69.
What's been the
$1.69 has been the cheapest.
$1.67?
$1.67 right
was
there.
the cheapest.
Okay. What the heck is that?
Off
Yeah,
brand.
there's $1.67 right there.
It's off-brand. No, I haven't.
USA Mini Mart.
I don't see there
Honey,
$1.67.
I wouldn't care.
Okay.
This thing would run on water if it wanted to.
$1.69.
Jeez. Oh, let's get it.
And at this point, don't have much of a choice.
Nah. Here's the touch where you have to go in and pay. Tell them what you want.
Lovely.
Find out if they take traveler's checks.
Alright, we'll be right
Okay.
back, folks.
Yep. Okay, folks, we're just within minutes of reaching our destination, which is Reno, Nevada.
Absolutely. The moment we've been waiting for.
Yes. It's, it's 10:04 according to our clock right now. We're starting to pass signs that say Reno such and such, and we've crossed the border into Nevada. We passed that
Quite a while
back
ago.
about, I don't know, 5 to 10 miles back.
Yeah, about that,
Is
yeah.
what I would say.
Oh,
Here we go.
that's sweet.
Now, I never knew if I was ever going to see this place again.
The lights are there. You see them.
Yeah. In fact, once we get down into town, I'll have to,
That's gorgeous.
yeah,
That is gorgeous.
I'll have to turn the iris down because there's going to be so much light. Practically blind you.
That has got to be the Hilton Hotel.
I think it is. There's actually 2 Hiltons.
Still, and there's the Orlando Hilton.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
that
the
is sweet.
Flamingo Hilton and the they just call it the Reno Hilton. Yeah, that over there is the Strip.
Dude,
Oh
that
yeah.
is cool.
Now one thing I've been doing the last few weeks is I watched the original Reno trip a couple of times, and actually it's helped me as far as figuring out where to go.
Oops.
Here we go.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, keeping in mind, folks, I'm going by a little bit of luck, a little bit of memory. Let's see what we come up with.
$1.59.
Whoa. It's actually cheap. Well, I mean, it's still expensive, but it's cheaper here than it is in Susanville.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just California.
Maybe it is.
I'm basically just following the lights there, folks. I can see the quote-unquote strip off to my left. Folks can't see it yet. I'm kind of just aiming towards them. Okay, I think I'm gonna hang a Louie up here at this light, I think. What street is this? Evans.
So great.
Now, I think I want the next one.
That is such an awesome sight. Yeah. We're not even there yet.
No.
And I think Holly's so unconscious back there.
Yeah.
She's kind of glossy-eyed.
It's been a long day. It's been a long night. We're tired. We'll do a couple of things before the night's over, but not too much.
Yeah.
Well, it's a long drive.
It's right here.
Going to. Oh, wait a minute. This is Virginia Street.
This is when we leave, don't we?
Yeah. I didn't know it curved up over here, though. Right on. Yeah, I think we turned on a different street before. This is actually better.
Turn here.
Turn here. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's an island. There's an island there, isn't there? I gotta go around it, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's how that pulls at night.
Yeah. That's a good observation. There we go.
Alright.
Reno, ho! 1 Sierra Street. No.
Okay. Lease your own land, and we'll show you the money.
Show me the money. Just give me the money.
You're about leasing.
Yeah.
Right ahead.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in Reno, Nevada.